All right, people. Now this right here, man. You know, this is gonna be one of the most. This is one of the most serious talks anybody's gonna ever give to you right here. And this one was a hard one, and it was one that came with a whole lot of pain. You know what I mean? Came with a whole lot of pain. You know what I mean? Blood, sweat, and tears, man. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna start this out like this. Let me tell you something. Get this through your head right now, okay? What I'm about to tell you, this isn't me hating. This isn't me making anything up. This isn't me being jealous. This isn't any of that. What I'm about to tell you right here, this is facts. And I'm not even going to be able to give all the facts. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to get in trouble. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But you need to get this through your head, man. Okay? That you need to understand what I'm about to tell you. This is the truth. Okay? This is the truth. If you got a whole bunch of people, right? If you got 50, let's just say 50. You got 50 people, right? All saying you doing something. And they saying you always do this, you always do that. And then you one person, you saying no, I don't do that. Everybody else is wrong though. Okay? This right here is about Jay. Okay? Grandmaster Jay, the Supreme Commander. Look, man, this is what it is. I'm part of the Black Nation, you know what I mean? I'm with the side of the Nfac who we're not under Grandmaster Jay's leadership. Nah. We're in the Nfac that that we don't listen to his leadership. Okay? And I'm gonna do the best I can not to curse because he already got one of my YouTubes taken down permanently. You know, and you ever notice this? You ever notice that the only people that suffer from Grandmaster Jay really, I mean, for the most part, are people in the NFAC? Like, yeah, he cost some money to the people. Well, I wasn't a part of that formation, so the NFC costing people some money at the Kentucky Derby, yes. But it's a whole lot of people that's getting put through a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? And so, Jay, you could have been the most prolific hero in the history of this world. You literally could have been that. And it blows my mind how you sold out to these people. You could have been, do you realize that you playing with the Most High, Jay? You playing with people's souls, bro. You playing with people's families. You playing with people's freedom. You playing with people's health. Bro, the worst levels in hell are for people who use religion to mislead people intentionally. Oh my God, bro. I don't even want to see it happen to you. And this is the thing. We not threatening you. We don't want to see you go to jail or nothing like that. Nothing like that, Jay. Just do us a favor. Get your money, bro. You know what I mean? And take you a couple of black queens with you to Africa and get crowned, bro. And live your life, man. You know what I mean? We don't want to see you go to jail. We're not trying to, none of that. None of that. I don't want to see you go to jail, so I'm not going to talk about the COINTEL blackmail stuff that you pulled on me. You know what I mean? We ain't going to talk about that. But I tell you one thing, if it needs to be talked about at another time, it will be. You know what I mean? Straight up. And what I just told y'all right now, I'm not making that up. I'm not going to get into the whole thing. But when that happened, I was just like, man, let me tell y'all something. Right here, this whole thing has been designed. You see, they've been trying to destroy it. He been trying to set all y'all up. He been trying to set you up, and it ain't worked. And like Michi say, he's a hater. It's true. He did it to me. Wait until y'all. It's so many stories. I literally don't know where to start off. I literally don't know where to start off. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, man, he's been trying to incite something. He's been trying to set us up. And this is how the cabal works. See, this is why he got my one page taken down. This is how the cabal works, okay? What they do is, if they want you to put out propaganda or do a certain thing or whatever, how they do it is they'll set up your algorithm to get like a whole bunch of followers. Okay, a whole bunch of followers, and then you'll have, let's just say, like a book that you wrote that you're selling. You know, like the little dude who the little black dude who always is they're talking good for Trump. He has to make America great again, and then, you know, he's always selling that book, and then he has all these followers. It's the same thing. That's what they do, and so that's how you get paid. Okay, so there's no payment trail that way. That's one reason he got one of my episodes taken down. So this whole legal fund deal, this is his payment. That is his payment. Okay? And people, see, this is the thing. I had this little voice in my head that kept telling. It was like, nah, don't leave yet. Don't leave. I mean, well, I didn't leave, but it was telling, don't leave, just wait. And I was like, man, I don't understand, God, with this little, I'm like, I don't understand why you're saying this. I mean, I was worried about my comrades too. You know, that's part of the reason that I didn't go nowhere, because I was worried about something happening to the people that was around me. And then when I give people my word that I'm gonna be there for them, you know what I mean? I keep my word, and I gave. Oh, I'm getting chill, but I gave my word. You know what I mean? To you know, my brothers and your sisters, that I was gonna be there for them and have their back for as long as I could, man. And I meant that. You know what I mean? Put myself in the bad situations. I was like, man, you know, there was one time we almost got it seemed like the police was about to shoot us down. You know what I mean? So many stories. It's so crazy that I had to put stuff into play to make sure that nothing didn't happen to me, because I was on the phone with one of my brothers today. I ain't gonna say his name, and me and him was some of the only ones who seen the light. And then they had somebody come in some kind of way and say my moniker name and a scary voice. It's like, you're silly. Try not to curse. Man, if you think that I'm worried about, yeah, man, see, that's the thing about the dark side. They win when you give them fear. You know what I mean? They try to put some old Martin Luther King type, man, look, do whatever y'all feel like y'all gotta do. You know what I mean? But look, this is what's been going on, okay? He's been trying to make something happen. You know what I mean? They need a race war to happen, a civil war. You know what I mean? Hold up, I just seen a light. God, motherfucker. Yeah, all right. Come on with it. Nah, back to the scheduled program, because I ain't playing. Yeah, man, that's what's going on. They've been trying to get something to happen. You know what I mean? And like, that's why there's all this concussion grenade shit happening. You know what I mean? Like you'll show up, and then all of a sudden, you know, something will happen. Somebody will get shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, all that. You know, like you'll have a what you call it? You'll get he'll hit you up after something happens, and then he'll be like he's riding in a convoy for something to happen. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. That's what's going on. You know what I mean? So they had this one situation that happened, right? Where they had this general, well, not general, commander, right? And she always talks to him. You know what I mean? And I kid you not, I'm not gonna say no names and stuff because I don't want people to get in trouble. But these people, they ended up scamming a whole bunch of us, stealing identities from us, stealing money from us, and check this out. We go to a certain place, I ain't gonna say where, I ain't gonna say no names, for training. And they had us, I guess, looking out, or I guess you could say that. So we looking out, or whatever. And next thing you know, they keep saying they hear us talking about something happened. They never told us what happened. And they told us to stand by, so we were standing by, and then the next day, still nothing. You know what I mean? And then what ended up happening, right right, I'm back. So what ended up happening was that they had some little black dude. We were still at this certain spot, you know, just basically waiting. There was some little black kid who was with a bunch of white kids and then got killed or something like that. And then I remember him coming on the video, a video call with a convoy behind him, like he was riding in to go do something at that town or whatever. And I guess he was trying to rile somebody up, rile us up to go. There was this shit like that all the time, man. You know what I mean? They were trying to get somebody to accidentally shoot somebody. And you know, this is the thing, okay? And this is to Harker Bay, okay? I'm gonna be honest, you know, I talked a lot. I was mad at you, Harker. I was really upset. You know what I mean? I talked a lot of crap, but what ended up happening that made me start listening to you. You know what I mean? Well, I was mad even when I was listening to you, but whenever I seen you whenever you brought Ozone back on, and y'all had that talk, that really touched my heart. And then when you apologized and all that, that really, you know, touched my heart, because a lot of us would and the whole thing's dropped, I know, but a lot of us, you know why a lot of us were upset. But whenever I seen that touched my heart. Like whenever I seen Ozone on there, that literally, I thought it was like, you know, because I was wondering why I was being made to wait, like, what was going on. And then I understood when I seen that, and then I felt like a sigh of relief, like, okay, this was why, you know. But so that's what's up with that, you know. So I was wrong about you, Harker, you know what I mean? I really was. And this is the thing, anybody that's listening to this, all you have to do is watch Harker's videos about this subject from front to back. You would have to be a retard or something like it for you to not, I mean, for you after you watch those videos, you're either A, informant, or B, you're a cop yourself, or you're a woman, you know what I mean? Because, you know, women, you know, a lot of them want to get with them and all that, but, or you just not, you shouldn't be doing anything around anybody. Let's put it like that. So this is what I'm saying. Watch the videos from front to back, all of them. And this is the thing, okay? This is the thing. It wouldn't, if he was just hating on him, it wouldn't even matter if he was, because it still would be proven. The dude's an agent, man. Now, of course, do I have a document that says he's an agent? No. Okay. But I mean, let's be honest. Okay. This has gone too far. Okay. Watch Harker's videos from front to back. Okay. But anyway, back to my story. Now we're there, just, you know, hanging out. And then we seen the whole thing. He sent us about how he was riding in the convoy to I guess go do whatever, you know. But luckily nobody took the bait. And see, the reason nothing's happened yet is because, see, Jay playing with the most highest people. You know what I mean? And what ended up happening was, you know what I mean? Nothing can happen to us that's not sanctioned by God. So they can do whatever the hell they want. Do you understand that this dude is trying to get you put in jail? Do you understand that this dude is working for Trump? He is a Freemason. He is working for Trump. Okay? Working for Trump. Now check this out. So we're leaving the place where we was at, right? We spent all this money to get there, all this money in hotels. That's a reoccurring thing, by the way. You know, you're gonna spend a whole lot of money, you know, doing things. Anyway, so next thing you know, right? After one of his commanders and the person under her get well, they didn't get my information because I followed the protocols that they made us agree to sign, you know, before. So that's why they didn't get mine. You know, guess what happened? A whole chapter of like what, 10 people, 12 people that's been there since Stone Mountain get banned, get out of nowhere. And then they went and told everybody that we were federal, that we were all federal agents. I couldn't believe it. Jay, you playing with people's lives. You playing with people's freedom. Man, we would have did anything in the world for you, bro. I done seen people, man, looking at you with tears in their eyes, bro. Man, I had a vision, and this is the one vision that didn't come true. You know what I mean? Where I met you for the second time, bro, and I gave you a big hug, bro, crying my eyes out, saying thank you so much for what you did for us, bro. You need to understand what you just did here, bro. You need to understand what you just did, man, bro. Oh my God. You know what you did, bro, and you know what you did to me. Just how Michi was saying, how he's a hater, man. I had this show, right? And he would watch this show, and every time I would make an episode, he would watch it, right? He would watch it, and then next thing you know, he's saying the stuff I'm saying, and then I'll even make the episode, or even make one kind of like it, right? So, and then he starts getting mad. He's shooting slugs at me on the videos. You know what I mean? On the videos, right? Then, you know, I knew it was to me, because you know how he talks, he does subliminals, right? What he did is, he basically kicked me out. This was before that thing I just told you about happened, because this is really, really close together time-wise, okay? He made this whole video talking about me. And so I turn on this episode, and I'm pumped. I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm about to listen to my hero speak some knowledge, etc., etc. I turn on the episode, and it would trip you out. Think about how you would feel when you would see that. And I'm just like, I can't believe. I'm like, and see, that's what he'll try to do. You know what I mean? Like, try to tell you you're not doing enough. The Watching You episode, Facts Over Feelings, that whole one was for me. You know what I mean? And he got so mad when I made that one video about what was that called? It was the Ritual Part 2. Oh my God, he was mad. He was so mad that he made a video talking about how he made a video about vaccines before such and such, and then he went and printed the thing out so people could see it. And then he had women. He had women hitting me up, like he would shoot slugs at me verbally, right? And then the same stuff that he would say. You know what I mean? They would have women who would send me messages or whatever with their saying the same things with their versions. I was just like, bro, what the hell is wrong with this dude? You know, I was confused. And then he was saying that I don't qualify and da-da-da. And this is the thing, bro. I don't understand. I mean, well, I understand now. You know, and so right after he did that video, the whole chapter got banned. Whole chapter got banned, and it got a whole bunch of stuff stolen from him, and all that. And then next thing you know, I guess it got to the point to where, you know, because he was trying. This is what he does. What he does is he sets up things to happen, to, in a sense, make you kick yourself out. I mean, think about fire. You know what I mean? Think about Delta. Think about all these. Oh man, I'm getting heated. Whoo. Think about all the people who done been right there with him. That he just throw them away like they ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like they ain't nothing. Think about that. And then everybody's on the internet talking about, man, people, we gotta stay on code. And then he's telling people to stay on code, and he don't even stay on code. He the main one ain't staying on code. You don't stay on code, Jay. You don't. At all. Everybody needs to wake up. Okay? Wake up. This is part 1. Okay? This is gonna be part 1. There's gonna be more. You know what I mean? And there's no fear in my heart. Do whatever y'all feel like you gonna do. Okay? Because see, this right here, you gotta be an idiot. You gotta be an idiot or an informant, or you gotta be a cop. I mean, or a woman. We're telling you the truth, and that isn't even the worst stuff. Okay. But I'm gonna start out with that. You know what I mean? They're gonna do everything they can, but just remember, this is, and like I said, Jay, what it would be best for you to do, okay? And this isn't a threat. I'm just saying, you're a black man, okay? And Jay, making good in the end is better than never making good at all, bro. And even sinners got a soul. I hope that it ends up like the movie Color Purple, and that at the end, man, that you do something real good, bro. You know what I mean? Because brother, them white folks, they gonna slit your throat the first chance they get. And I know about the Freemason rituals. Okay? Jay, we would forgive you for your worst crimes, bro, if you was for real. You know that. You know that, Jay, and then I think that you're the type of person that it don't make no sense for me even saying that. But maybe maybe one day you'll see. If you at least, bro, get your money and take some of these black queens that want to go with you. You know what I mean? Get crowned in Africa, man, and just bless the queens' lives. Okay? Look, you already know what's going on in June. Everybody needs to come there. Those are our brothers, okay? Do y'all understand what's going on right now? Okay? When did, to be honest, Jay, I was hoping that you was gonna go rogue. I tried to actually get you to do that. Okay? I was hoping that's what you was gonna do. You know what I mean? And I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt a couple of times. You know what I mean? But it didn't work. And so it's more coming. I'm not giving out names. I'm not giving out monikers. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. Okay? At all. Understand that. Okay? Because before anything, y'all are black men and women. And like I said, making good in the end is better than never making good at all. But just get your money, bro. You know what I mean? And go. Because the Most High, the chains that was used to try to enslave us are the chains of our liberation. Okay? To be honest, I think I'm Lewisburg Federal Penitentiary bound. I didn't do nothing illegal, but it don't even matter if you did nothing illegal. All I was trying to do, man, was clean up these streets. Okay? That's it. That's all I was trying to do, man. I wanted this to go right for everybody. Okay? And then when you seen me last time, you seen me because I wanted to show you that I wasn't scared. And I was there to protect my brother, because I didn't know what was going to happen to him and when. And you never know who to trust. But the thing is, well, I gave my word to people, and I wanted to see what was going to happen. So man, them people right there, you gonna go down, man. You gonna go down in history as the biggest race trader that this world has ever seen. And you could have been the other thing. And I just don't understand why you would trade what you could have had for what you're gonna have. I just don't get it, bro. We loved you, Jay. We let you talk crazy to us, bro. We let you put us in crazy situations. Man, I spent my last to get to last year. I spent money I didn't even have. I didn't even have a ride back to my state. I had to walk way miles and miles and miles from the messed up hotel I was in just to get to the formation. I went there because they threatened y'all, man. And I was like, oh man, no matter what, you gotta go. Man, I went and risked my life, risked my freedom, risk my freedom, and that's what I get. Please, bro, at least send me. And you know what? You probably one of the people. You gonna send me some ramen soups, just to be funny. Meanwhile, we don't have a lot of us are poor, and we struggling. We putting our lives on the line. Shit crazy, man. Nah, the fear is over. Whatever. Whatever, man. So this is part one. They're gonna have more coming. And this is for a positive reason, not a negative one. So, and then everything that happens will be screenshotted and documented. Okay? So just because, see, the real liberators and all that, they the ones that suffer. That's part one, man. All right, everybody. Yeah, this is just a small update. You know what I mean? So this is gonna be the end of part one, and I'm probably gonna record part two tonight. You know what I mean? Okay, now check this out. Just the update. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and you need to hear what I'm saying. Okay? We got a real live op on the line. Your phones are tapped. You're being surveilled. All that, man. All that. I kid you not. All that. I went to the whole courthouse thing to show support or whatever. I didn't go to show support. I went up there to protect the people who went up there. You know what I mean? And to confront him and look him in his eyes, look him dead in his eyes, like I'm right here. I'm not scared. I was hoping that I wasn't gonna have to shake his hand. That was what I was thinking the most. And I didn't end up shaking his hand. I really didn't want to. I was really repulsed by that idea. But I just was right there because there's been all this stuff going on, and you're gonna even hear way more stuff here pretty soon. That's worse than what you just heard. So I went to confront him and look him in the face. You know what I mean? Because he's been playing games, and he playing games right now. You know what I mean? Anything you do, they listening to and all that. Because I went to find the picture, because we went up to Cincinnati. You know what I mean? And the whole time he was trying to get us not to go up there. I knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up going to Cincinnati to where he guess one of his favorite restaurants, you know, up there. So, and we all took this picture, right? You know, and of course, you know, he was shooting his subliminal threats the whole time that I ain't gonna get into until it's time to. But there was a picture that got taken. I was in the picture, right? And so that's how bold I was. You know what I mean? Because if you got somebody who's this big of an agent, this big of an enemy, then you need to be this big of your heart needs to be. You need to be this big of a liberator. You know what I mean? You gotta have that much courage. You gotta match that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Just the way I was looking at it, I was like, if he got nuts enough to do this, then I'm gonna have nuts enough to face him like that. You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm dealing with, you know what I mean? And there's no fear in my heart, you know what I mean? Our people went through the stuff they had to go through in the civil rights movement. I ain't gonna be no fear in my heart, you know what I mean? And so this what I'm saying that we need to do. And since I know I'm dealing with law enforcement, I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna say things in a certain way. If you have family members, people like that, friends and all that, in a black gang, such as the Gangster Disciples, such as the Crips, the different sets of Crips, Rolling 60s Crips, whatever, you know what I mean? Bloods, any kind of Bloods, Vice Lords, all that. What I highly suggest all y'all do right now, okay, because we got a real enemy, a real one who I'm realizing he's not one of them that he's the person he can't be reasoned with. You know what I mean? It's time for him to go. It's time for him to go somewhere like he was trying to do to Africa. That's what I meant. So don't try to twist my words. No threatening. I'm not threatening anybody. But what I'm saying is, you need to put your people on notice that this dude that's supposed to be helping helping the black race, you need to put them on notice about what he's doing, and that he needs that do not anybody get mixed up with him. Don't join any of his causes. Don't support what he does. Do not join anything he's a part of. You know what I mean? I highly suggest you do that. You know what I mean? Because just like Ozone said, the black community is not happy. Yeah, the black community is not happy. Man, this right here. Okay, when y'all hear part 2, you know, you're really gonna get tripped out. You know what I mean? So what's the whole point of this? It's not that I'm trying to bash somebody. Y'all are in danger, man. Okay? Y'all are in danger. We don't know when the sweep is gonna happen or whatever, but trust me when I say, okay, if Trump was on the news saying that everybody was under investigation, okay, then that means that's what's going on. And I've been having stuff happen to, you know, wait until you hear part 2. Okay, now, what needs to happen? The whole Black Guns reunion, and this is not me trying to destroy NFAC. Jay's the one trying to destroy NFAC. NFAC. He's the one been doing that, okay? He's the one he's been the COINTELPRO operation, okay? You saw what happened with the whole deal with so if you want the NFAC, you know what I mean, to stay to not break down, then what you need to do, you need to that whole deal with that he's gonna go to Africa anyway. So that's the thing. And they might pull something where he'll maybe get probation or something. And man, look, if you think it's a good idea to have a commander or to have a general who has the feds watching them all the time, to be direct, you can't be that stupid. You know what I mean? I probably got 1,000, 2,000 pictures taken of me by the feds when I was in goddamn Cincinnati, Ohio. But at that point, I already knew that I had pictures anyway. Because we sitting there at the back of a store, and then guess what? It's a huge, gigantic hotel right there. In a weird looking with a whole bunch of windows with about 30 floors that some fans can be sitting there taking pictures of. I'm sitting there looking at this, I'm like, this shit here. And then they're talking about somebody called the police that said that we had machine guns. Man, this take heed to what I'm saying. If you don't want it to fall apart, just like the brother the Ozone said, this is what we gotta do. Okay, this is what we gotta do, man. So part 2's gonna come. You know what I mean? And you know, man, I've really got love for y'all, man. I really do. You know what I mean? And I wish this didn't happen either, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off.